Hey kids, it's Captain Craig. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Now you know what this week coming up is? It's New Year's. So I've got something I want you to do. On December 31st, which is New Year's Eve, I want you to take your left foot at 11:59 and I want you to hold it up off the ground. And hold it there until after midnight. That way you're starting out 2021 on the right foot. I know, so funny. I'll have plenty more of those for you next year too, I promise. Now this week we're going to be in the book of Matthew chapter 2, starting at verse 1. It's the story of another king who was not too happy about the birth of baby Jesus. And it goes like this. Now, as you know, Jesus was born in the city of Bethlehem, which is in Judea. And during that time, the king of Judea's name was Herod. Now, after Jesus' birth, wise men from the east came to the city of Jerusalem, and they asked, "Where is the child who has been born to be the king of the Jews? When we were out east, we saw his star in the sky. Now we have come here to worship him." Now, when King Herod heard this, he was very, very upset, as were many of the people of Jerusalem. So Herod called together all of his chief priests of the people and the teachers of law, and he asked them where the Christ was going to be born. And they said, "In Bethlehem in Judea." They replied, "This is what the prophet has written. He said, 'But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are certainly not the least important among the towns of Judah. A ruler will come out of you. He will be the shepherd of my people, Israel.'" Now, Herod then secretly called together the wise men, and he found out exactly when they saw the star, when it appeared to them. He then sent them to Bethlehem. He said, "Go, make a careful search for the child. As soon as you find him, bring me a report so I too can go and worship him." Yeah, right. That's what he had planned, huh? Now, after they had left the king, they went on their way, and they had seen that star that they saw in the east ahead of them. It finally stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were filled with joy. The wise men went into the house. There they saw the child who was with his mother Mary. They bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures, which were gold, incense, and myrrh. Now God appeared to those wise men in a dream. And he said to them, he warned them, he said, "Do not go back and report to Herod what you had seen and heard." So they didn't. They went back to their town in a completely different direction. Wow. So why do you suppose Herod was so scared? What was he afraid of? Do you know why we don't get so scared and so afraid as often? Because we have faith. We know that no matter what, God will always take care of us in any situation. He's always watching over us to make sure we're okay. I want you all to have a fantastic week. Have a wonderful New Year's, and I will see you next year. God bless you all.